Imagine you're in the throes of the Second World War, where every decision you make could be a matter of life and death. It's 1941, and in this chaos, the British Special Air Service, or the SAS, was born. This was no ordinary military unit. It was a brainchild of a young Scots Guards officer, Lieutenant David Stirling, who envisioned a unit capable of conducting raids behind enemy lines, causing disruption and chaos that far outweighed their size. Stirling, along with a team of hand-picked men, known as Stirling's Private Army, began to train in the harsh deserts of North Africa. Their objective was clear: to infiltrate enemy lines, gather intelligence, and sabotage enemy operations. The SAS was designed to be a ghost in the machine, unseen, unheard, but always making a difference. The first real test of the SAS came with Operation Crusader. This daring mission involved a deep penetration behind enemy lines to attack German airfields. It was a risky gamble, but it paid off. The SAS wreaked havoc, destroying dozens of enemy aircraft. This successful operation set the tone for the unconventional warfare tactics the SAS would come to be known for. Over the course of the war, the SAS carried out numerous successful operations, each one further cementing their reputation as a force to be reckoned with. They were more than just soldiers, they were innovators, pioneers of a new kind of warfare, one that focused on stealth, precision, and audacity. But as with all things, the war eventually ended, and with it, so did the initial chapter of the British SAS. However, the story of the SAS was far from over. The world was about to witness a remarkable resurgence. The SAS had proven its worth on the battlefield, and it was clear that this unique style of warfare had a place in the modern world. This was just the beginning. The SAS was here to stay. As the war ended, so did the initial chapter of the British SAS, but not for long. The world was about to witness a remarkable resurgence. Fast forward to the 1950s, a period of post-war recovery. The British SAS was disbanded but not forgotten. As the world was healing from the scars of World War II, the British Special Air Service found itself in limbo. But the winds of change were blowing, and they brought with them a need for the SAS's unique blend of bravery, ingenuity, and grit. The SAS was reinstated in 1950, not as a response to a conventional threat, but to combat a shadowy, dangerous new enemy: communist insurgency during the Malayan Emergency. This was a new kind of warfare, a game of cat and mouse in dense jungles where the enemy could be anyone and anywhere. It was a war fought not only with guns and grenades but with words and ideas. The SAS's mission shifted from offensive raids to counterinsurgency, a subtle but significant change. They were no longer the sword, but the shield. And it was here in the sweltering heat of the Malayan jungle that the SAS began to develop its now iconic hearts and minds strategy. They understood that victory in this new type of warfare was not just about defeating the enemy in battle, but winning over the local population. They worked closely with the locals, gaining their trust, learning their customs, and understanding their fears. They became protectors, not occupiers. This approach was not without its challenges. It required patience, cultural sensitivity, and a deep understanding of human nature. But the SAS rose to the challenge, adapting and evolving, proving once again why they are considered among the best of the best. The reformation of the SAS in the 1950s was not just a revival, it was a reinvention. It marked a shift in the SAS's role and approach, setting the stage for the many challenges they would face in the decades to come. From the ashes of World War II, the phoenix of the British SAS was reborn, ready to face the challenges of a rapidly changing world. The 20th century was a tumultuous time filled with conflict and change, and through it all the British SAS evolved, adapted, and thrived. As we journey into the latter half of the 20th century, we see the SAS's involvement in various conflicts and operations amplifying. The unit's adaptability and resilience were put to the test on numerous occasions, and they passed with flying colors every single time. One such key moment was the Iranian embassy siege in 1980. This was a situation where negotiation failed, and the SAS was called upon to take decisive action. The unit's swift and effective response, which resulted in the successful rescue of hostages, cemented their reputation on the global stage. Moving on to the early 90s, the SAS played a significant role in the Gulf War of 1991. Their task was to locate and destroy mobile Scud missile launchers in the vast Iraqi desert. This operation was a testament to their strategic prowess and physical endurance. The SAS's courage and resourcefulness were crucial in the successful completion of this mission, further proving their worth as an invaluable military asset. But the evolution of the SAS didn't stop there. As the world changed, so did the nature of conflict. Terrorism, a faceless enemy, became a growing threat, and the SAS adapted to meet this challenge head-on. Their role expanded to include counterterrorism and hostage rescue, requiring a new set of skills and strategies. They became experts in close-quarters combat, negotiation, and intelligence gathering. They trained relentlessly, honing their skills to perfection. Their focus shifted from traditional warfare to combating unconventional threats, demonstrating their ability to adapt and overcome in an ever-changing world. The British SAS has stood the test of time, proving its worth in every conflict, every operation, and every mission. It's more than just a military unit, it's a testament to human resilience and adaptability. From its inception during the Second World War, to its rebirth in the 1950s, and its evolution into the modern era, the British SAS has been a symbol of strength and courage. This elite unit was born during the height of conflict, designed to disrupt and dismantle enemy lines with precision and fearlessness. The post-war era saw a resurgence of the SAS, adapting and evolving to meet the demands of a changing world, from counter-terrorism operations to peacekeeping missions. In the modern era, the SAS has further solidified its place within the global Special Forces community. Its adaptability to the changing nature of warfare and conflict is testament to the unit's resilience and innovation. Whether it's engaging in covert operations, gathering intelligence, or rescuing hostages, the SAS remains a beacon of excellence in the world of special forces. The history of the British SAS is a story of bravery, innovation, and resilience. And as the world continues to change, so too will the SAS, always ready, always vigilant. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of the internet, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. You can also comment below on other topics you would like us to cover. Join us next time as we unwrap more history. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and fuel your curiosity, everyone.